Hey everybody, it's Pat Blocker here with the Animal Speak, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of the Animal Speak, where we're going to be talking about animal communication, of all things. Today I'd like to talk to you about how animal communication can help us with behavioral issues with our animals. So it's like, you know, that moment when your dog starts barking at seemingly nothing, or perhaps your cat suddenly zooms around the room as if they're chasing a phantom, and that leaves us scratching our head wondering, what the heck is going on? What are they thinking? But what if I told you that animal communication can help us with that? And you heard that right. Communication. I'm talking about the psychic communication that we can have with all species, including humans, and that we can actually have a conversation. It can be a two-way conversation for sure. It's not just about listening to what they have to say, but we can also tell them what's on our minds. So if I have found in my own experience that what we perceive as bad behavior in our companion animals is often just their only way of telling us that something's wrong. Maybe they're feeling anxious, maybe they're in some pain, maybe they're feeling lonely. So, and those behaviors often come out as, say, in dogs, it can come, that behavior, say, if they're feeling alone, if they're feeling lonely, that what they might start chewing on things. It might be your furniture, it might be on themselves, and so on. Birds also, they're a very social species as well, and if their emotional needs are not being filled for whatever reason, they can actually start plucking out their feathers or being extremely vocal. So we want to talk about how animal communication is a two-way street for all creatures, and we need to realize that our animals are talking to us all the time. It's just that we need to learn how to listen. So, and we can convey our own messages to them, whether it's explaining to your dog why your new puppy is not their replacement, or the new puppy is not a chew toy, and it could be also just reassuring your horse that the farrier is not going to hurt them. So I did have a bird once that I did a reading with, and birds are really intelligent, and they're very social animals. And this one particular bird was not through any fault of his mom, but it just that he didn't have his favorite toy available anymore. And so I connected with this bird. He had been doing some feather plucking and some excessive vocalization. So I connected with the bird, and he showed me a toy that he liked, and I described it to his mom, and she said, oh my gosh, that's exactly the toy that he used to have. And so she, during our conversation, she actually went online and ordered him that new toy. And later in a follow-up, she told me that the behaviors that he was exhibiting had subsided, and it was simply a matter of getting his favorite toy back for him. So one of the things I love most about animal communication is how it can create a ripple effect of change for you and your animal. And when we start communicating with them, whether it's dogs, horses, cats, reptiles, yes, I have spoken with a snake. And if by just addressing their specific needs, their specific issue, that we can strengthen our overall bond with them. And that's a really beautiful thing, because that happens because animals just want to be heard. And that's always been my passion, is to give those animals a voice. So anyway, it's, as I said, they want to be heard, they want to be understood. And when we listen to them, when we communicate back with them, we're just helping them to feel more secure. And we can therefore have a happier, more harmonious household or barn, or whatever the situation. And so I've seen it time and time again when humans, the human and the animal connection deepens, and very often then those pesky behaviors will subside. So whether you're dealing with a behavioral issue, or if there's anything that you're stumped about with your animals, I'm here to help. You can book a reading with me, and we can see what we can do to unearth some of those mysterious behaviors. And or you might be surprised at just paying closer attention yourself, and sitting down, listening, making a calm, comfortable space for you and your animal, and just listening to what they might have to tell you. So I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you can listen to your animals. If you would like to have some help from me in facilitating that, I'm very happy to do that. And I would love to work with you. So I do want to I always have to do this, I have a disclaimer, and that animal communicators do not analyze behavior issues or diagnose illnesses. You want to always consult with your veterinarian, or a behaviorist, and yeah, for any medical or behavioral. Well, always by the end of this, I get a little tongue-tied, so bear with me. But yes, definitely contact your veterinarian or your behaviorist, and then we can address those behavioral concerns if they happen to be related to physical issues. So now that's my disclaimer, but then I have a disclaimer to my disclaimer, which is that because I am a certified professional dog trainer, I can analyze behavior in dogs. I cannot diagnose illness, but behavior analysis in dogs can often lead us to finding the appropriate professional healer for you. So anyway, that's it for today. To book a session, you can find me at www.theanimalspeak.com, and you can email me directly, pat@theanimalspeak.com, and let's work together to get that communication going. So bye-bye, and big hugs to all of your animals and to you, and we'll see you next time.